Midget, right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's Outhouse.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are poisonous snakes in the outhouse.
Do you know what those stock certificates are worth today? Just about the finest outhouse.
Thank you for watching the Outhouse Super Show. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 11.
Hey!
We are Dwarf Among Midgets.
Oh, are we?
We have been. One time, we were Put It on Turtle, and another time, I wished I was Funkbot.
Do you guys remember any
Only one time.
any band names that we came up before Dwarf?
No, it was just no.
We could not come up with a
We
name.
couldn't come up. It was complete.
We didn't have any working titles or nothing?
We played covers like no words. Deftones and Sublime and Black Sabbath with no words.
But we refused to be called something.
No, we late for dinner at that point.
Not
We
me.
just could never think of a good band name.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
And then you were watching Family Guy.
Yeah.
And I remember you posted on my MySpace. That's how long ago it was. You posted on my MySpace, like my
MySpace.
comments section. It wasn't even a wall like Facebook. It was the comment section on MySpace. And you said, dude, I'm watching Family Guy. I got a name for our band, Dwarf Among Midgets.
There
I'm
it
like,
is.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
Can you grab the Crispix?
Yes, I can.
yeah, weird.
And I was watching that episode that night as well.
Weird.
You were as well.
Yeah.
But you guys
Were we?
No, not together. Separately.
Probably
I watched Family Guy whenever it was on back then.
Yeah,
I think that's when they were playing it on the Superstation.
Yeah,
TBS.
TBS.
Well, I
I
look
think
back.
so.
I look back, and I think that episode actually came out. Well, no, that was an older episode. I was gonna say I looked it up to see if it was a new episode then, or if it was an older episode. So it was a rerun. So
Yeah, I think it was two because I remember like no one liked it.
yeah, we're
and then,
already on because they were waiting forever for them to put out a season. Back when I liked it a whole bunch.
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when it aired on Fox, dropped it. Then the DVD sales brought it back.
It was Adult
'Cause-
Swim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then everyone bought the DVDs, and Adult Swim bought it because of the. And then the Fox was like, "Hey, you want to do another season now?" And now they gave him Cleveland Show, and they gave him all that shit
I
after
tell you,
that.
a show it took me a long time to get into, like 10 years after everyone else was Aqua Teen. I thought it was the dumbest shit fucking ever.
Well, that's
I
the
love
point.
it.
it's like,
yeah.
but now it's like my most favorite. It's fucking cartoon
I
ever out
I was
there.
a fan of Patton Oswalt anyway, so
Yeah.
you
Well,
know, my
I
dad told
wouldn't
me it was a
have, I
dealership.
wouldn't have known. I'm a fan of a lot of things because of that. Patton Oswalt is because of Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
I like him. But then you got MC Chris and all this other stuff
Yeah.
I'm into because of that bullshit.
Because he played like 5 different characters. He was a different,
Sirloin,
He was a different rapper
yeah,
every
different
time.
rapper,
But it was the
yeah.
same.
the giant spider.
It was the same character, wasn't it? But just in different bodies.
Yeah,
yeah,
different
That's what it
body.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, he kept being sent from hell. The Satan kept on giving him
MCP pants.
like
And-
ill-fated plans.
And because when I worked at KFC, I always go, "Arise, chicken,
Chicken,
arise,
arise.
Like,
Chicken,
Missy,
arise.
quit saying it every time you cook
Yeah,
chicken.
that was the
I said it too. Yeah.
the bargain witch hunter that they had to try to raise milkshake from the dead.
Chicken.
Yeah,
Arise.
chicken,
Arise.
arise.
Chicken. So I went back and
I'm
started.
more comfortable with chicken.
It makes me feel really old because like I went back and started watching Family Guy because like I haven't watched it since like I don't know, like 10 years. Like
Yeah,
I haven't
I
actually
haven't-
tried to watch
watched
it,
it.
like because it's not like on. I don't have cable, you know what I mean. So I have to actually think about watching it. But I went back and started watching it because I was like, oh, it's some nostalgia from my high school days, and it got to like season 5. There's like 20 seasons now or something, and like I was at like season 5, and it was like this is the new stuff, and I was like, wait a minute. Like this is only season 5. I thought it was like the newer episodes because I remember watching it new at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just made me feel really old. I'm like, man, that's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
yeah.
like 15 years ago
No.
this came out, and I thought it was new because
There's a plethora of Family Guy that I've not ever seen.
yeah, I've not seen anything
probably
past like
won't.
season 10.
Yeah, I probably won't either. I don't know why. It just
They're so good though.
well, they kept the same formula though, and they didn't really nothing really changed. You know.
And I do love that where they were bugging Seth MacFarlane about a spin-off show. And everyone thought he was going to do Quagmire. He did Cleveland instead.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, of course.
Well, I would be too rapey. Quagmire show would be way too
Oh,
rapey. He would have got
exactly.
canceled.
He's like,
yeah.
I think that's what he said. He goes, of all people, Quagmire does not deserve a
Yeah.
TV show.
The Quagmire Conquest Hour.
I have an idea. Let's make it about the greased up deaf guy.
Yeah.
I'd watch
I'd
that.
watch that, actually. Adam West. I would watch it. AI Adam West.
Hell yeah. We should make our own Batman. Like do our own find a story in a
Like
comic
Birdman?
book. Yeah, and like just make a Batman.
Make a Batman
Yeah,
or
make a Batman. Some of it's got to be in public domain by now.
Like Lego Batman.
Yeah,
I'm
you
confused
could
at what
be
you
the
mean.
Lego Batman. I don't know, man. Just like I see everyone making fan movies and
Oh, like
stuff
our
like
own,
that.
you mean like make our own Batman
Yeah,
movie?
make
Okay.
our own
We said make our own Batman. I was
I'm
like, what do you mean,
confused,
build
too.
a Batman? Like,
out of mashed potatoes?
I've already designed, but I'm building a Sasquatch puppet, like a big bird that goes above your head. I'm doing that.
nice.
Like, you remember how people would come far away from part of the country to see like a earwax made to look like Jesus or something like that?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
we should do that.
A
Like
piece of toast with Elvis
yeah,
on
we
it?
should do that with the Batman. Like something keeps coming up Batman.
Check it out. I'm gonna sell it on eBay. I have a Doritos chip that is a perfect triangle.
Like
You measured the
Egyptians.
sides
Yeah,
and
the
everything.
Egyptians.
Yeah,
Like,
equal on all sides. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I put it out on a picnic table, and aliens were like flying all around it. And shit.
you have to
So
dig
it's
it
got to
out.
be worth picking 10,
like-
$15 at
Like the
least.
pyramids, but they're made out of Doritos.
Yeah. Where do you think they get the design, man? Where do you think Doritos company's from? It's right there in Egypt. I mean,
Do you believe in hollow moon?
I don't think that's true.
Do you think the moon is real?
Well, no, it's made of cheese. I mean, everybody knows that, and the government's been trying to keep us away from that for years, man. But it's
What kind of
obviously a
cheese?
hunk of fucking sharp
What kind
cheddar.
of- sharp cheddar?
Yeah, I mean, think about it, man. It's all like things
It's
have
gotta
been
be a white
hitting it
cheese.
forever.
That's what, well, no, if it cheddar, well, you have to break it open because remember, like that's mold.
Monterey
on the
Jack is
outside.
too
Makes sense.
bouncy of
Kinda
a
makes
cheese.
sense.
You know what I mean? You know, so it
I
makes
think it's
sense.
probably maybe it's Gouda. I don't know. It feels like
I
it's
bet it
Gouda.
is real
Kinda,
Gouda.
yeah,
I
kinda-
was watching the Y-Files. Of
Yeah, I
course,
love that-
You
I
know,
love that channel.
You know, and I was like, you know, he's making some good points about a hollow moon.
Have you heard the theory that like it's a soul harvester?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if that was on the Wi-Fi.
Different ego, yeah, different drain sucking. They feed off the bad energy.
Yeah,
and
it's something
shit.
like that. Like it's like when you
The
die,
lizards.
your soul
Yeah.
I
goes to
don't-
the moon,
I
and then
personally,
like gets
I don't believe it's even really there. I think it's projected by the government every night
the Truman Show.
and
yeah.
in the daytime. Sometimes it's just projected there. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't have any.
Well, I think
any
the
other
moon
thoughts
is.
about
I think
that.
the moon is real, but I think we are hiding something on the dark side of the moon. Hello, is
No,
there
that-
anybody?
that was
in
the
there?
wall.
That's the wall.
That
I
was
was
the
getting ready to say the
wall.
same thing.
You
Come
just
on,
hit the
come on
wall.
now.
Sorry.
That's-
I mean, I guess
you know,
I
you know
guess
who
I should
got
be
that?
there.
Us and them.
I guess I'll
There you
just.
go,
I guess I'll just shine on you, crazy.
No, that wasn't what you were
That's
hearing.
what you were hearing. Yeah. You got to brush up on your Pink Floyd. You own a record store, damn it.
I'm Randall Pink Floyd.
Random people, Dazed and Confused.
Yeah,
That's
there
Led
you go.
Zeppelin,
There
man.
you go.
Money.
Hey. Yeah.
Dazed and Confused.
God damn it! I guess I need some sweet emotion.
Yeah, that's straight as an Aerosmith there.
Straight as an Aerosmith.
Straight
Straight as an Aerosmith.
That's the name of the episode. Straight as an Aerosmith. Dude, I ain't gay, man. I'm straight as Aerosmith.
Yeah, but
Pink.
Dude looks like a
He talked
lady.
about Pink in a whole
Dude
song.
looks like a lady.
probably about his daughter.
He was way ahead of his
Ooh,
time,
shit.
dude.
I mean, I don't blame him, dude. Look at her.
Yeah, he
I'd
kept putting
fuck
her in
with
all his videos, like, hey, take half your clothes off.
Well, she's an elf.
you. He did that with Alicia Silverstone too. He
Yeah.
knew what made the money.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
He
He's
teamed
like,
up with her
"Listen,
friend.
yes, you can be in my video, honey, but listen, Daddy's gonna have to ask you to take your clothes off.
I always thought growing up there was a weird triangle thing there with Alicia Silverstone, Edward Furlong, and Steven Tyler.
Explain.
Because like
Because they're a
Edward
bunch of videos.
Yeah, exactly.
A bunch of music videos.
They're all in a bunch. Edward Furlong is in a bunch of Aerosmith videos too, growing up, as well as Luscious. Like he basically groomed both of them to be like movie stars.
Got him addicted to fucking smack.
Yeah,
And then Alicia Silverstone does Blast from the Past, and where'd she go, man?
yeah.
Where's she at?
Look what happened to Edward Furlong.
That
you know?
bitch did Legally Blonde and took her job.
What? That was
Reese
Reese
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Obese
Reese Witherspoon
Witherspoon.
took her fucking job as the hot blonde in fucking entertainment.
Well, it was
No.
Batman and Robin that killed her.
That's
career.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's Batgirl.
Oh, yeah.
Batgirl ruined that shit.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Dude, no, whatever. She wasn't Batgirl. Shut up.
And-
Don't say such things about Alicia
Yeah, George
Silverstone.
Clooney was Batman.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you will cover your ears, but you got
mean the
headphones
guy
on.
from Roseanne?
What?
The
yeah,
guy
yeah,
from
that
Roseanne?
guy.
Oh, my God.
In ER, yes.
Yeah, the,
Chicago Hope?
wasn't
No.
he their boss
Was he
at
Chicago
the at the,
No, I
the
don't
factory
think so.
place?
He was in ER though.
He
Yeah,
was
he
in
was
ER,
in
yeah.
ER, yeah. Chicago
Which
Hope
I
was
never
like
liked
my
that show.
shitty-
You ever watch ER?
No, that show sucks.
Yeah.
Nurse, I need 4 cc's of sodium pentothal right now. All it is a bunch of people rushing down a hallway with a gurney. The whole fucking
You know what
show.
we should do? We should do a comedy about the ER.
Call it Scrubs.
Scrubs.
No, get it. We get a token black guy, right? And we all wear these.
Scrubs. Yeah.
So you mean like Snoop Dogg?
Yes.
He's usually token.
Yeah.
Do you see they're bringing back Scrubs? They're going to do
Are they?
another season with the original cast, apparently.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
It got stupid at the end. Like I love that show, but like at the end, they did the new class or whatever, and they were like the teachers. It wasn't any good. But
Is Scrubs basically based
I'll watch
on
it,
the
though.
ER?
They changed the formula.
Yeah,
it's all those shows. Chicago Hope, ER.
Yeah, so I know, but no one's like just worry.
Dr. House.
Just worry about the ER, like the ambulance come in and out, like people sign in and out.
It's more about the whole hospital, but I don't know.
There's never a comedy about the ambulance drivers in the ER.
Yeah, there's not very many comedies.
So weird shit happens in that ER. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Listen how funny this was, right? Some guy came in, he didn't even have a head.
Yeah. Some homeless guy had maggots coming out of his asshole. Like,
they probably tried to do that with Scrubs, and they were like, okay, we don't have enough material though. We need to expand the rest of the hospital because there's
because there's so many like Grey's Anatomy, Grey's with all that shit. Like there's
Scrubs
always
did for hospital shows. Reno 911 did for cop shows.
I liked House because it showed you how humans are always liars. Yeah, that's why kids are getting from that movie. Like I didn't care about the I was like, dude,
everybody was lying in House every single time. It's like, wait a minute, and then they go through this weird fucking inside of the medical body and be like, he's been lying the whole time.
Yeah,
he's really been diddling that hamster. Now he's sick.
Now they gave him that medicine that has aluminum in it, and now he lied to that, so now he's allergic to aluminum, and then they had to give him treatment for that.
Dr. House, I can't believe you smacked her upside her head. She's only 11. Well, by doing that, I dislodged a worm in her brain. Fucking shut the fuck up.
Quit lying.
You ever seen that fucking video of Hugh Laurie playing solo piano, jazz? Mm-mm. You need to check that out, or something, man. Because I really
put it
fucking
in right
like it.
now.
You need to check it out. It was really cool. I was like, huh. This guy is better than all that crap he's in. His best movie was Stuart Little.
Isn't that the guy who? He was Drop Dead Fred, wasn't he?
He was what?
Drop Dead Fred, wasn't he?
Was he?
No. Yeah, as a young actor.
No,
as a young actor, that's fucking House. Is young Drop Dead Fred. Yep.
Hold on, look it up. Look it up.
I'm joking.
Look it up.
It's not.
Now I want to know.
It's not. It's a British guy, but it's not.
I haven't seen Drop Dead Fred in a while.
I love Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah, that's one of our faves.
It's not, it kind of looks like him though.
Yeah,
it's funny.
we watched that one together.
I know, it comes up all the time.
Like you ever seen the movie Beastmaster?
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen it either.
The guy looks, or I should say, Kevin Bacon looks just like this dude, right? And there's actually internet lore saying that they're related, but they won't admit it and shit. It's God, he has a famous brother too. He's a famous director. That's his the movie Beastmaster. Hold on.
Yep, you can look it up.
Hold on. It drove me nuts the other day. I want you to just tell me this. Tell me this guy does not look like fucking Kevin Bacon.
I don't know, man, but
what guy is it?
I can't watch Kevin Bacon movies because I quit pork. So I don't watch anything except for the Hollow Man. I can watch Hollow Man. You don't see his face much.
Beastmaster, 1980 something film, 84,
82.
82. Damn it, I knew it was 80.
I'm already there.
Yeah,
I'm quick on that.
Tell me that dude doesn't look like Kevin Bacon.
Ooh, which one?
The first.
That guy?
Yeah.
Mark Singer?
Yeah, Mark Singer and Eric Singer. Eric Singer is his brother, the famous DC guy.
Yeah.
But you look. Show it over here.
I don't think he looks like Kevin Bacon.
Let me see.
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah. Well, when he was younger.
Oh, I can see some Kevin Bacon shit. I can see some Kevin Bacon-ish. They're both fucking ugly. I can tell you that.
Type in, is Kevin Bacon related to Michael, whatever?
Mark Singer?
Yeah, Mark Singer. And I was in a loophole, watching it, people believe that there's a lore about Mark Singer.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
No, Kevin Bacon is not related to Mark Singer.
I know.
AI says.
Yeah.
Google AI overview. Kevin Bacon does have an older brother named Michael Bacon, who's a musician, singer-songwriter, and film score composer.
For what band?
Bacon Brothers, dude.
Oh, yeah, the Flying Bacon Brothers. I remember the Flying Bacon Brothers, of course.
With Mark Singer.
Yeah,
he's the singer for the Bacon Brothers.
Yeah, we used to go out for BLTs.
I like just bacon and lettuce. I don't like tomatoes.
Oh, you don't like the tea?
I like blizz.
You like BLMs? You like BMs?
Yeah, I like being bowel movements.
No, bacon and mayo. Same thing. After the BM, you're going to have a BM. That is for sure.
I was watching
it is the Bacon Brothers.
Yeah.
I thought you were making a joke.
No,
it's the flying, not the Flying Bacon Brothers. That was the
joke. Yeah, that was the joke.
That's the joke.
That's the one I heard.
That's the Flying Burrito Brothers.
He's age 75 now, so yeah, that's been on.
But no, I was really high, and I think I was watching the Beastmaster, and I'm like, that dude's Kevin Bacon, like a cut Kevin Bacon. A young fucking Mark Singer.
Kevin Bacon. Hickory smoke cut. Kevin Bacon.
See what I did there?
I don't know. I don't even know how you could tell. The last time I saw Kevin Bacon, he was invisible. So
yeah, and Hollow Man. That's what I say. That's my favorite movie to watch.
You know what I was watching on the way
He's
here?
so sexy in that movie.
What's the Memoirs of the Invisible Man with Chevy Chase?
Yeah,
I was watching that on the way here.
He looks really good wrapped up in fucking tissue.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah. He does.
That's a weird thing to
say.
I
forgot that was I forgot that was Chevy Chase. Until I got older and watched it, because literally the whole time he's wrapped up in tissue the whole time in that movie, like a mummy.
Well, not until the first.
Well, it's in my head when I was a kid. That's the only parts I guess I can really remember.
I forgot the main bad guy is Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park.
And what?
In the Memoirs of the Invisible Man with Chevy Chase, because he's like hunting him like a T-Rex or like a raptor, because he's invisible. He's like, "Come on, Mister, just come with me." And he's like feeling off the senses. He's like, is he hunting a raptor?
They remember.
I've never seen that either.
Grant.
So, yeah.
It's Dr. Grant.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Weird.
I hate it. You ever seen the third Jurassic Park, right? You watched Jurassic Park 3,
Yeah,
the original.
I've watched them all, unfortunately.
I remember
I can name 2 I didn't like, and that was one of them.
That was the first movie I walked out on since the Flintstones.
Which Flintstones?
With John Goodman.
Really? I like
Yeah,
that.
I hated that movie so
I was
much.
so mad. I was like
Well,
little,
it
right?
was-
And my cousin, I'm a couple years younger than you.
Yeah.
And my cousins, they all took us, right? And my cousins were so pissed. They're like,
Yeah,
this
dude.
movie sucks
Yeah,
so
dude.
much. And they
It
made
was
us all
horrible.
get up
Yeah.
Wait,
and
are you talking about
leave.
Flintstones or Jurassic Park?
The Flintstones,
Okay.
not
Yeah.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
Jurassic Park
Nobody
3.
left at Jurassic Park.
I left.
Yeah.
No,
It
you
was
didn't.
to
To get high and come back.
No,
maybe.
the Jurassic Park 3 sucks.
Oh,
It was-
Jurassic Park 3, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I'm saying he fell asleep on the airplane, Dr. Grant, and someone's going, Alan, and he looked up and it's a
It's a
fucking
raptor.
Velociraptor. He goes,
It's a
Alan, and I'm like, I'm out of here, dude. I'm fucking out of here, dude.
That one was pretty dumb. Yeah.
I mean, that was boring too. I mean, what they went there for and
Yeah,
all
it was
that
stupid.
shit. Just to
Yeah.
find this kid. Who cares about this fucking kid, right?
And,
let him fucking rot in that fucking jungle.
Is that the one where the little girl gets eaten at the beginning or something?
No, that's the second one.
That's
Second one.
That's
I
the
didn't like
Lost-
Lost
That's the
World.
Lost World.
I didn't really care for
Yeah,
either of
no,
those.
Me either. And I only really liked the first new Jurassic World. That one was kind of cool.
I like.
Yeah.
I like
didn't really like this.
the.
The third one. Listen, it would have been cool. Too fucking long. They say too much technical shit, and it gets boring. Hearing these people talk about science that's not even fucking real. You're like, oh, and you start fucking drooling and shit. And I was like, I just want to see a fucking dinosaur. Show me the fucking dinosaur. I don't care about Jeff Goldblum.
when they
I
start-
listened to his jazz
when
album.
they start,
It quit.
yeah, when they started making up dinosaurs, I was kind of okay.
Yeah.
Like, all right, now,
But
come on,
the-
stop.
This is the hippopotamosaurus.
Yeah, but my thing is like it's realistic. Like it's exactly what would happen
Yeah.
if that
Yeah.
happened in the real
Yeah.
world. People would get greedy and they would want to make bigger and
I get
scarier
it.
dinosaurs.
But that's
the
why
T-Rex
I
is
balk
old
at it.
news.
I
You
mean,
know?
you can't deny
It's
it.
true.
Look how much money they made. So you can't deny the movie.
I like-
I get to talk
so
my shit.
I like the newer ones.
So
I
they
mean,
needed they need a Vince McMahon.
Well, no, hold
Raptors.
on. Hold on. The second new one, you can't possibly like that movie. They are set in this fucking.
That's the one with the laser pointer
It's
thing?
like they're in a
Yeah, I like that
mansion.
one.
I
They're
like
like
that one.
in a mansion and they're like auctioning off
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
that's
Yeah, that's why I liked
That
it.
shit's so
Yeah.
fucking
No,
boring.
I like that.
That's why I like. That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah, that
that
would
is
happen.
realistic.
Yeah,
That's
that would
exactly what
happen.
happened. All these rich people would be
I like
buying
the black
dinosaurs.
market in the beginning of it. The black market part where
it
they're selling
would-
underground.
It would really
That's-
happen,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like that.
That's why I like it
probably.
because I'm like, this is exactly what would happen.
Dinosaurs are
I
real,
can think
guys.
of a lot of
Dinosaurs
movies
ain't
that-
fucking real, guys.
How it really fucking happened.
I want fantasy, damn it.
Would have fucking sucked. Think about Milo and Otis.
Suspend disbelief.
Don't
Dinosaurs
make me
aren't
think
real.
about Milo and Otis again. God
Think
damn
about
it.
how it really happened.
God damn it.
That's so funny. You're like, hey, I'm trying to think of something not real. Okay, dinosaurs are on this scene, right? Like, what?
Okay, you guys remember how they used to tell us that the Earth was round?
Yeah.
Can I see your pen?
Like American History X is not a true story. You know?
But I like the last one too because they brought back the original cast. Like that's the only reason I like
Did
that
you guys
one.
hear they're
Yeah,
rebooting
but-
American History X? I'm just gonna say.
Ew, get it? Reboot. I get it. See what you
They're
did.
not
Curve.
doing
They-
it.
Oh,
The
weird.
big black
They-
combat boot, actually.
Yeah.
But, you know, the last one, it wasn't the best story, but the fact that they just brought Alan and Dr. Sattler back, I was
Yes.
like, okay, this is cool.
Someone should splice.
nostalgia.
I love the
Someone-
member berries.
Someone
I
should
love
splice that
member
with Adam
berries.
Sandler. She goes, Vicky Valancourt, what's wrong with you? And she's like, and she
Oh,
dropped her hand. With Edward Norton yelling, Edward Norton. Like, Vicky Valancourt.
She showed me her boobies. I like them too.
That's her best movie.
American History X.
The Water
No,
Boy?
no, the Water Boy. The Water Boy.
Why don't you just tell them what you told me?
Yeah, it's like,
No,
she's
not
so
The
evil.
Craft, or maybe even
Ooh, I like The
Return to
Craft. I would
Oz.
say The Craft
Return
is
to
good.
Oz might be
Well,
because she was
yeah,
young.
so
She got to
young, yeah.
showcase some. That's
Yeah,
a
some
dark
direction.
movie
It is
for a
good
little
movie.
kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But The Craft, I like her better in The Craft because she was believable as a witch.
Shit, she
murdering
was.
people.
Yeah. She played a fucking nut job really
and
well.
I knew girls like that.
She-
Amy Wolfgang.
She kind of reminds me of like she looks like Edward Furlong to me, like a female version of him. Doesn't
Sort of,
she? Yeah, she
yeah,
does.
a little bit.
It's like you guys are both really ugly. I'm sorry.
Wait, so-
If
That's
I
what
ever
the
meet you,
kennel
I'll
called
let
it
you
black.
hit me. You know. But,
So
I mean, yeah. Look at me. We're all ugly. Ugly is ugly as sin. But if beautiful is out,
Let it
ugly's in.
begin.
If you're
Yeah.
ugly like me, you're in good company. There are millions of us who are ugly.
Hallelujah.
Thank you. That's Jim Henson. Thank you. We know.
So
we're
what you're
ugly.
saying
Future
is,
development.
so what you're saying is Derek Vineyard in that movie is dating her because he looks like his younger brother.
They did have the same haircut too.
He's like,
That's weird. She had that same haircut at the beginning.
that's
when he
true.
had the,
All skinheads and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he
she
wants
could
to-
have played Terminator.
Did you
So
know?
he wants to bang his brother? Is what you're saying?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Do you know the director got kicked off that movie? The
Of
original
what?
director, American History X.
No, I didn't know that.
Because Edward Furlong wanted it to be because the original director, he's a British guy. I can't remember his name, Van or something, and he saw a whole different movie. That's why some of it seems artsy when you watch that movie. You're like, what's this artsy stuff in here? It's a whole different movie with him doing it, and they showed the original cut. Edward Norton didn't like it because
Is that the one where is that the one where he reforms and becomes a Nazi again at the end?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I've heard about the ending.
Yeah, I'm saying
alternate
it's a
ending,
director. It's like way longer. It's a great.
Yeah.
He said it's a better movie.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, damn, I want to see that, but they will never happen because they kicked him off of it, and he was suing the company. So when it comes up with his name, he didn't want his name on it. He wanted a what was it?
Pseudonym.
No, it was like a Dumbo or making fun of the film. Humpty Dumpty film. He goes, I want to call it Humpty Dumpty film. Like, you can't do that. He sued them to make it call it Humpty. I don't want my name on it. I want to say Humpty Dumpty film. You're like, you can't do that.
Was it based on a book or something, or is it?
No, it's a whole screenplay.
So the
Yeah,
director-
it's
so the-
his own like story.
This director guy, did he write it too, or he just
he just directed it.
he just took the script
Yeah.
and was like, I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
own thing with it,
Yeah.
or what was the original script? Was it that artsy, or was it
Yeah,
the new
it was that
version?
artsy. And Edward Furlong was saying the original script is totally different than what you see.
Edward Furlong or Norton?
Edward Norton, not
Gotcha.
Furlong. Sorry. I keep
Yeah,
saying Furlong.
there's two Edwards in there.
Edward Norton whipped out his big dick and said, "No, we're recutting this movie the way I want to cut it," and that's what it is today.
I mean, it's
And
one
I
of the,
love it. I was
it's
like,
one of the best movies ever made.
I don't want to see that other movie. I don't want to see that movie again.
I wanna see the
ever.
artsy
But
film.
I watch that
loved-
movie all the
I
time.
watched it a lot when I was young. I don't need to watch it now.
'Cause-
It's like it makes me sad in a way it didn't when I was younger.
Yeah,
especially
that's why
the
it's so
part.
good.
You know what I mean? It pulls on me a little too much now. But that movie is saying shit. That movie had to be made, and I think that whoever was trying to make it different,
Edward Norton,
yeah,
changed it. The whole
he
movie.
fixed it.
Yeah, he
Well, I guess you made it for Death for Smoochie.
Yeah.
Death of Smoochie now.
'Cause,
Okay.
like-
I forgive you. I forgot.
Because they said they would fight all the time because Edward Norton would direct actors on set.
Hell yeah.
You know, like he would do a line and like he'll go, okay, now you say it like this and this and that, and they're like, and
Obviously, he knows what he's
and
doing.
the director's like, fighting with him, like, no, make my fucking movie. You
He's
know,
like,
and I'm
no.
like, no, and it's crazy.
You're making
like,
my movie now.
This sounds like when we made Dead at Cheney. I don't know.
my fucking story.
That only took like 4 days to shoot, though, man.
but yeah,
But I never noticed that. Because I didn't know there was nothing about it until I was like going through my videos and shit. And it's a British guy, and he was talking about it. He goes, "Why Edward Norton killed my movie?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?"
Well, I know the original cut. Like at the end, he reforms
head.
and he shaves his head
Yeah,
and
at the
he
end.
comes back to a Nazi.
Yeah.
But it's like into the final cut, it's like they leave it open ended. You don't know what exactly happens.
Yeah.
But I don't know. honestly, I think it's like I think it's a perfect
so
movie.
it's the same.
I like it.
So it's the same movie up into the bathroom scene then. After he kills his
No,
brother,
he said
and
there's
that
more stuff
triggers-
in it.
Yeah, there's
I was
more
gonna say,
stuff.
but-
There's
but
more family.
I want to
yeah.
know if that scene's still in
Yeah.
it, in that writing, and that's why he
Oh,
starts
yeah.
to reform because the open ended enough because that is the end of the movie. So that's probably what would have happened. Like, okay, say you went through all that and you're finally getting your brother to understand that it's wrong to do this, and then he gets shot by who you just learned to not hate. Then you're like, I was wrong. He killed my brother.
Okay, so what you're saying is you want this movie to be more
I
realistic,
want
but
American.
you don't want Jurassic Park to be.
I want American History X too.
Yeah.
I want American History Y's and Z.
But yeah, you can't. But you can't suspend disbelief on selling dinosaurs.
Baby,
but here's the thing.
Racism is real. Dinosaurs are not.
that's true.
Here's the thing,
That's
though. Like,
actually true.
what carries more
Wait,
weight? Your little brother getting shot, or you getting raped in the ass by a giant Nazi?
That's
Your little
true.
brother getting shot. To keep my little brother from being shot, I would have to be raped. That's what would have to happen. You know what I mean? You would too. I know you would.
Now, I watch it now, and I can see the artsy shit in it now. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It drives me nuts now. Because now when you watch it again, you're seeing like all the slow mo. Because he was known to make commercials. This
I mean,
British guy,
It's
British
so artsy. I
director.
mean, at the beginning of the movie being in black
Yeah.
and white. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well,
like
half the movie's in
artness-
black and white.
Yeah,
I
like
know,
half of
but
it,
the artsy like for it
just
to
telling you
start
back.
off that way. You know, you're like,
But just
what
the
am I
weird
getting
angles,
into here,
like the
you
weird
know?
angles he would take. I remember like he's in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you
watching
see all
the
the
dinner
Nazi
table
flags.
and
I like that
everything,
kind of
you know?
stuff, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's all his shit. Edward Norton's like, no, I need more meat.
Yeah, but the dialogue between like the dinner table there, like the uncomfortableness that you feel at that
Learn to
moment.
shut your
moment.
fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's like oh my god.
He just shoves the pork loin in her mouth.
Her
or
name is
whatever.
Davina too. So it's like yelling at your daughter.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
so,
that's why you're uncomfortable with it. Cause
Yeah,
you hear,
'cause Davina.
you keep hearing that. And it's like,
I forgot. I always forget that. But
Yeah,
no, I'm
name.
not.
But my thing is like,
I'm uncomfortable with it now because he gets shot. It's like it's supposed to be a happy ending, and I like happy endings.
That's
now.
life, bro.
I
know.
love
That's
I
life.
love fucked up
I'll
endings.
watch.
So do I.
I'll still watch the
Yeah.
movie, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But like it's
I
just
love it.
crazy.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
shit like
spoiler
that.
alert, by the way, if you've not seen this movie from 1998.
Yeah.
But-
It's a
Yeah,
pretty
no shit.
offensive movie. It's nice, but it's like Schindler's List or something. You watch it.
Yeah.
You need to watch it. Definitely watch it.
I can watch American
So
History.
what's
X
your
all the time.
favorite oh shit movie, oh shit moment from a movie?
Oh shit! Well,
Like at the end of the movie.
The
Besides
ending?
Yeah, like the ending was like, wow, I didn't see that one.
At the end, I was
What's
about to
your-
say
Hold
American
on.
History X when it
Well,
gave
let's
Kirby.
let's take a quick commercial break and we'll come back in. And we'll
Okay.
talk about our favorite endings.
yeah,
of
there you
movies.
go.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
top 5 favorite Indians.
I don't know if I can do a top 5, but
But
we
no,
can at least
yeah,
talk
we can
about
talk
it.
about
We'll
it.
combo.
So yeah, we'll take a
All
quick
right.
break here. Let's hear from shopouthouse.com, and we'll be right back
We get
right
the-
after this.
Get this hoodie. Get this hoodie. Get this hoodie.
Outhouse.
Thank you.
14, 15 next time.
See you next week.
Hi, I'm Matty Mayonnaise. You may remember me from such classics as Fettuccine Alfredo, Breaking the Dwarf Wall, and the upcoming Marawambis. I'm here to speak with you today about the desperation people will go through when they don't have any money. This is the third time this week Kibbles has been here. Go to shopouthouse.com today, buy some merchandise. All proceeds will go to keeping Kibbles off his knees.
The hell you doing in my house, Maddie? Get the f out, man. It's between me and Kibbles. Shopouthouse.com.
Welcome, welcome back
Well, come back.
to the Outhouse Super Show,
We'll come back.
Season 2, Episode 11.
11.
That, oh, 10 and a half?
Yeah, 10 and a half.
10 and a half. Right? 11 and a half.
7.
11 and a half. This is episode 11 and a half.
My social security number is 1.
You're really old.
I'm the first guy.
Wasn't that a Mel Brooks joke?
Might have been.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was like in the History of the World Part 1. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. yeah. What's your social security
You're
card?
one.
It's like 1.
I remember that joke. Your mama's so old. Her social security
Yeah.
number is 14.
Uh,
Okay, so we were talking about our favorite movie endings.
Yes.
I don't know if we're going to do a cream of the crop, because I don't know if I can think of 5 off the top of my
No.
head without thinking ahead of time.
yeah, me too.
But,
top of her.
so,
I bet you we can think of something that you didn't think of.
probably. Yeah.
Yes.
This is why it's a discussion.
Yes.
So, you brought it up. What would
Yes.
you say is your favorite, like, oh shit ending movie? Like, movie you didn't see coming ending?
Well, the first one that comes off the top of my head, of course, is Sixth Sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one.
There's a lot of people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I saw it coming." No, you didn't.
No.
Nobody saw that
No,
coming. Come
no,
on
no.
now.
But you watch it though, and you're like, God damn, that's a shitty husband.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you watch it now and it's like, what?
he's like, fine, fuck it, just let it go. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those ones you watch back and it's like, okay, you see. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. By the way, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers here. We're talking about
Oh,
endings,
yeah.
so if you don't want to be spoiled on movies that are 20 years old, then
Yes.
don't watch anymore.
Yes.
But we don't care.
But that I remember in the theaters, everyone gasping.
Yeah.
You know, at that, like, just hear people like, nah, what the fuck? Yeah,
It's like you watch it now and
Yeah.
like you could pick up on all the little things, but like they did it. It was done so well
Yeah.
that it didn't matter. My only qualm with that movie is it made M. Night Shyamalan.
famous.
Well, yeah, I hate that it made him famous.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Stay underground, you fucking Indian.
After that one, like, I feel like he got Nickelback syndrome. So
Oh, yeah,
what I mean
it's
by that
true.
is, so Nickelback, they put that one song out,
Yeah.
"How You Remind Me," and after that, every song had to sound the same.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan had a big hit with that twist, and every movie has to have a crazy twist at the
Well,
end
it's
now.
kind of hard too when people throw that much money at you and say stick to the blueprint.
Yeah, that's
know?
true. That is true.
Wasn't Signs one of his movies?
Yeah,
Signs,
which
Poor
I love
guy.
that movie until the ending of that too,
Yeah, no,
because I was
the
like,
movie-
why
Yeah.
would
The
aliens
ending
invade a
sucked.
place that's fully like humans are made of water? Earth is mostly made
Yeah,
of water.
yeah, yeah, it's
So
so
that-
and your
ridiculous.
main
That
thing
was-
to kill you is water.
So that was your favorite ending then?
no,
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 no, the other one. What did you say?
no. Oh shit, she's bringing in some shit, some food.
Yeah. Go close the door, please.
Yeah, close the door, please. That was weird.
Doing a podcast here.
Yeah. If you're still his girlfriend, you would have got smacked just now.
Yeah,
No?
that's true. You're lucky you're a customer.
Okay, so what was your
So-
favorite ending of a movie?
Well, no, it's just one top of my head was Sixth
Yeah,
Sense.
Okay.
First one that comes to
And
mind.
what was yours?
No, you haven't had yours yet. Yours still
No, we just go
your
around
turn.
the table.
He said one. You say one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say one,
Well,
you say
the
one.
fucking the most fucked up ending of the movie was Prestige. The Prestige.
Oh,
It
it's
was
a
like
bloody
never seen it.
double.
I've never seen
he
it.
was
It's a bloody
twins. It was twins the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And there's so fucking many
Spoiler alert
dead
for
guys.
me.
Yeah.
We've
I know,
talked about
right?
it a bunch. I know I've never seen
Well,
it. But
that's because David Bowie's in it, ain't he? Isn't he? Yeah, or is that another movie I'm thinking
you're
of?
thinking of The Labyrinth?
Where he shows him how to where he shows him how to clone him. Remember, because that's how
Yeah,
he
yeah,
and
but
he
was
clones
that
himself
David
and
Bowie?
he's murdering himself.
It
Yeah,
might-
that's David Bowie.
it
Tesla,
might have been.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, it
in
might
that
have been,
movie.
yeah.
because he shows him how to light it up.
Yep.
That is
so
the
yeah, there's
Prestige.
Tesla, yeah, so
Okay.
Prestige. Yeah.
So
it's-
and then at the end, you see all the dead ones and the.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a
Yeah.
fucked up ass. You need to.
I love fucked up endings.
Cool kids like
Yeah, Christian Bale and apparently David Bowie.
Hugh Jackman.
So when you-
Jackman.
Huge. It was like this big as Jackman was.
So when you watch
and the broken hymen.
when you watch that now, does it hit you emotionally like American History X? You're like, I don't like fucked up endings. You said you like happy endings.
You said it was
that.
my favorite. Why would a fucked up one I don't like be my favorite?
I don't know.
That's not
All right,
cool.
all right,
That's
Maddie.
not fucked up at all.
Maddie, what
the
you got?
fucking the
I was making a
character you
callback,
want
that's
to
all.
live in the whole story gets shot in the fucking head in the end of American History X,
Yeah.
and it's over for him.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
It's the harsh
and then
truth of
there's
life.
so many N words in that movie. So many. How many times can you just sit around? I might as well be watching the BET
What, Neighbor?
channel. You know what I mean?
Neighbor. Yeah, but the whole thing is
I was watching Home Improvement, right? And to be
A lot
honest,
of N-words.
they do say that N word a
Yeah,
lot.
neighbor.
Yeah, neighbor.
Heidi ho there, neighbor.
Oh my god, a lot of N bombs dropped.
And,
But you can't have a movie. You can't have a movie
Mr.
about that
Rogers?
without that though. Like it's
Yeah.
come on. It's just like the whole debate when everybody got
you
mad
can
at
definitely have movies
Tarantino.
without saying the N word a whole bunch.
Everybody got mad
I've
at-
watched them.
It's like everybody got. I'm not talking about any movie. I'm talking about movies about that, like about skinheads and Nazis. They're going to say it all the time.
Yeah.
Like everybody got mad at Tarantino for Django Unchained, but I'm like, that is
Yeah,
literally
that's
that's
the
the
I'm
time
not
period.
mad.
you know?
I like the movie. It's just
Yeah.
not something I'm going to watch over and over and over and over again. That's
Which
what we were
Leo
saying.
steals that movie, Django.
Django. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Leo
100%.
steals that
Calvin
fucking
Can't.
movie.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was.
that led to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
It's like
because of the
Samuel L.
Django.
Jackson in The Hateful Eight.
All right, Maddie, what's a weird ending that you remember?
My favorite fucked up ending. I do have a favorite fucked up
Yeah.
ending. I cite it all the time.
Yeah.
And Courtney's so mad for me
Let me
making
guess.
her
Let me
watch
guess.
it.
Let me guess.
You prob-
Inception.
No.
Oh.
You probably heard me talk about it. The Mist.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I heard you talk about it.
That's-
We talked
yeah,
about it on
yeah,
this
yeah.
platform.
That's where you got judge. I can judge people by the
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the ending.
So,
if they
yeah,
laugh,
yeah.
we can hang out.
It's such a great ending, and Stephen King's book was different than that. The original ending was not the same. Like they changed that for the movie, and
In the original, nobody was missed.
yeah.
I don't remember what happens in the original, but it's not nearly as cool. Like that one, it's
Right.
like that one. It sits with you. Like for like 10 minutes after the movie, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? You know. But yeah, go watch The Mist. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but go watch that because that's a fucked up ending if you've not seen it.
Yes.
But I love fucked up. I like
yeah.
I like sad endings and
I like twists at the
fucked
end.
up
I
endings.
like sad
Yeah.
endings and fucked up, you know
Okay,
what I mean? But
another-
that was like almost like a documentary of shit that could have really fucking happened. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It was scary, and you kind of invested in these guys, and then you see the same guy who's screaming the N word trying
Oh,
to
talking about American
identify
History
a
X?
schooner in one of your other favorite movies, Mallrats, and then
Yeah.
you see Mallrats, and you're like, that dude's racist.
Well, even worse, like my favorite show, Boy Meets World. He's in that
Yeah,
show as
I know.
a teenager.
He's the older brother.
No, he's a bully.
Yeah, he's a bully. I thought he was the older brother of the dude or something.
Oh, he's the bully.
He's
Yeah.
the Frankie the Enforcer.
Yeah.
Frankie's his dad is Vader.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wrestler.
And he
Yeah.
still can't see that schooner to this day. He was in My Name Is Earl too, correct?
Yeah.
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 I mean, to be
Then
fair
we got
though,
back together.
the way he screamed at those kids in Mallrats, you could tell that something was fucked up.
Oh,
with
yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
it's not dumbass. It's
He
a
would have killed
sailboat.
him if they were black. No, I'm just saying.
I know.
Anyways,
That
American
was-
History X was a great movie.
It was
It
funny.
was.
So was The Mist.
No argument there. The
Speaking
Mist
of
was awesome.
him yelling at the Easter Bunny, remember he's yelling at the kids about the Easter Bunny?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
like Michael Howard did that to Lilith when we went to go see Sonic 3. He goes, you know what, kid? That dude in the Easter outfit is just a man in a suit. I was like, damn it, Michael.
love you. I fucking love you, Michael Howard. You're
He's
the
like,
shit.
Lilith's like roasting him,
Dude,
you know? Lilith's like,
Check this out, right? Me and Jesse are back here hanging out, talking,
Doing paperwork.
doing paperwork in here, right?
Yeah.
It's real important paperwork, right? It was zigzag papers, as a matter of fact. And fucking
we had Lilith watching the
Well,
store.
yeah, Lilith was back there. She was on her thing, right? And we come out, we meet these cool kids who just moved from Vegas. When it's wearing a Great Malenko shirt. He's in a metal band. He plays banjo. He's in a banjo core band,
Yeah.
right?
Interesting.
But Lilith comes over and starts talking to us, and he says, oh, she does speak English. We're like, huh? Apparently they walked in and she spoke nothing but Spanish to him. Would not speak English to him and just sent them jolly on their way. Never came and got us.
That's
and just went
hilarious.
back to her tablet. And he's like, I totally thought she was
Muy
Spanish. She didn't
bien.
understand.
¿Cómo estás?
She learned all of it from Dora again.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And the internet, YouTube.
Yeah.
that was hilarious. That made
That
my
was
whole
funny.
day.
That's hilarious. When
Yeah.
did that just happen?
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah, but she's on her, on her tablet. She like couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, she's funnier than any
Yeah,
of you guys.
she makes me laugh every day. Makes me laugh.
This
She's
is
a
his
good
daughter,
person.
by the way, for anybody that doesn't know.
She's gonna be in the head. Okay, another fucked up movie that I remember. Oh man, Usual Suspects.
Oh yeah,
Kaiser
yeah.
Sosa.
Yep.
Which I don't know.
That one got me. I wouldn't see it coming.
and I love the ending too of a Scary Movie. Remember they made fun of it.
Oh yeah.
When the Scary Movie is
Baby's Day Out.
Dewey.
Baby's Day Out. That was a crazy
That's
name.
I heard
Baby's
you
Day
quote that
Out.
movie too many times.
Yeah.
You like that?
Was that Scary Movie 3 when they did that?
I
Or
can't
is that-
remember. 3. I think it's 3. I can't remember.
Maybe.
It's so funny. Yeah.
But yeah, I love The Usual Suspects show. It's one of my favorite movies. But like, yeah, it got me. The
Alec
first time I saw it, I was
Baldwin,
like, what? That's
Kevin-
crazy.
I'm
Is
still,
it Alec or is it Stephen Baldwin?
or Steve? I don't know.
Billy-
Not Alex. Steven.
Billy Baldwin.
No, it's Stefan.
I don't know.
Stefan.
It's one of the Baldwin boys.
Yeah, one of the Baldwin.
One of them
Baldwin
there,
boys.
Baldwin. Oh no, they bombed the Baldwins.
They bombed the
But
Baldwin.
that's
boys.
another one that I was talking to somebody and they were like, "Oh, I saw that coming from the beginning." I'm like,
No,
what?
you did
There's
not.
no way to see that
No,
one. Like,
yeah,
come on
no,
now.
you did not.
Verbal, the freaking
Yeah,
cripple guy. He's the guy. Like, come on now.
exactly.
What
Kaiser Sosa.
Jurassic Park? Who would have known fucking eating dinosaurs would want to eat people? You know what I mean? It's so surprising to me.
You think about that now? They hired one guy to be the technology dude. You know, like you think if you have all that shit, you hire more one person.
Yeah, the whole crew. It's like what 5 people?
Yeah, it's like a ghost crew in there.
Yeah.
There's one dude in there doing gene splicing. There's
Yeah.
one guy working the security.
Sam was
There's,
security.
There's one
Sam
guy
Jackson.
saying cuss words.
He said, "Hold on your butts."
Yeah, but he wasn't security. He
swear.
wasn't the director because he didn't have the code to shut down any of the gates. It was all.
That's all technology. That was the
Yeah.
technology. He was head of security.
Exactly.
Like
He was
made
security,
sure,
not
yeah.
IT.
Yeah, that's right.
exactly.
That's right. That's why he
You
got fucked up.
You don't ever trust one IT guy. The movie Hackers taught me that.
Exactly.
Or the movie It.
What?
IT.
Oh. I didn't get that
I
at all.
know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I just watched Hackers again the other day though. It
Like
still
your
holds up.
balloon, Georgie.
Yes.
But it's like almost like going to a strip club and having a baby on stage almost.
Yeah, speaking of that, Kokomo Press, man.
Yeah, it's
They
blowing
went
up.
viral again.
Story of that, it was funny. I went to go get breakfast for Mom this morning, and I gave her eggs and stuff, and she goes, and I'll go to her, hey, did you hear about that hip hugger stuff? And she goes, oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I go, what do you mean? She goes, yeah, that girl, she actually had birth on stage because she said the money was too good in the holidays. Like, I don't want to live in a world that someone has to work on stage pregnant. And I'm like, Mom, it's fake.
So she watched the follow-up video too and still believed it?
No, she didn't know the
okay.
follow-up video.
The follow-up
And I go,
video's
Mom, you got to
hilarious.
watch the rest of the video. You
Yeah.
know, and she's like, oh, I didn't see the part where it was satire. And I'm like, that's people like you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's good.
False
That's
informing
what
that.
makes it. That's what makes it better.
She
is the
thought
people that
it was
don't
totally
believe.
real.
That's
'Cause-
why I don't like the people saying, "Hey, this is a satire." I saw Jordan's post too because, like, yeah, man,
Yeah, and
you
I-
know it. Just
Yeah.
keep
And
it
I,
a
and I
secret.
told her,
We'll
I
see
told her who it
people
was.
figure
I told her
out.
who it was, and she goes, oh, he better stop doing that. He's gonna get sued.
They've already tried.
Yeah, no.
The moral of the story is, if you guys have not followed the Kokomo Press, go follow Kokomo Press. because
Yes,
it's hilarious
please.
and
Yeah,
it's
dude.
great.
So funny.
That
man.
made me laugh so
even
hard.
if you're not from Kokomo, they got people from all that. I mean, that went nationwide. Didn't
yes,
it?
it did.
Yeah,
But
dude.
the funny thing is, so Courtney was on the page. So Courtney's my girlfriend. She's also part of the Kokomo Press. She.
Oh, look at you.
Ooh, humble brag.
Oh.
I'm not
Humble
bragging.
brag.
I'm explaining if somebody doesn't know.
I'm just kidding. Go on.
We got There's a dude from like another state that still watches us that met us at Skankfest. His name's
Yes.
Will Mack.
Yeah.
And he probably will see this because
Yes.
he's always responding and. I see
was
that he
hilarious.
likes every post we make. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, Will.
But he may not know
Most
what's going
definitely.
on around
I call
here.
him Bill
You know
Mac.
what I mean?
I call him Bill Mac.
But a lot of people may not realize what's going on in Kokomo. So I have to say, this is
Yes.
why I know
Yeah.
this. But anyway, so she was looking at their insight page yesterday.
Oh my God.
52% of their viewership are women between ages like 35 and 50.
Because of the hugger.
It's hilarious. No, just in
In
general.
Oh, just
In general.
Okay.
In general, it's because it's all these like middle-aged white women that like
They're-
get
are
got.
outraged.
They get
Yeah,
got
like my mom.
constantly.
Gossip, gossip girls all the time.
Oh,
the
my God.
same fucking
But-
publication has fooled these women
Yeah.
over
Oh, yeah.
and over and over, and they're still falling
Yeah,
for
they're
it.
falling for it. And it's funny because my mom was like, well, he should rewrite that differently. I was like, no, that's the point, Mom.
Yeah,
he
but-
writes it just like the press would write it. Like
well,
the
and if you
dude-
look, there's always red herrings.
Yes,
there's
exactly.
always a joke in
Theo,
there.
Hugger, Thompson,
Who the
come
hell
on.
is yeah, that's what I mean. The people that they can't pick out those red herrings and know that it's satire.
Yeah. I was like,
That's the reason they do it. You know what I mean?
we have to write
if
a
you're not
song
smart
called-
enough to figure that out, then it's.
We have to write a song called Theo the Hugger.
Yeah, Theo Hugger.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
There was a man
say
from
your mom's not
Kokomo
smart,
named
but
Theo Hugger.
But she's
Thompson.
dumb
Gullible.
on some like politics and shit. She's dumb.
it's
You
not
know,
about. It's not
certain
really
stuff.
about smarts. It's more just gullibility.
Yeah,
in general.
basically,
Like,
yeah.
you can't believe anything you read on the internet.
Exactly.
Anything you read on the internet. Anything you hear on the internet. Anything we say.
Maybe it's because we'll fucking believe anything these days.
Yeah.
You know, and
Speak for
nothing's
yourself.
not too surprising.
Is there a mouse in your
I
pocket?
don't believe shit
personally,
anymore.
if I was
Exactly.
giving
I'm
out
cold.
ones, and she started having a baby on stage, I'd feel bad enough to break out a 5.
See, I've gone over the line now. Like I opened up TikTok to look at our insights, like we were just talking about or whatever. The first video there was a plane that was about to crash, and I was like, "That's AI." I just swiped away. I didn't even like it could be a major thing. There could be people dying, but I'm so desensitized to the fact that anything like that would actually happen.
Exactly.
because AI is kicking over now. I'm like, that's AI.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I question everything now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it was.
nothing's real.
I think it was a video I saw with like a shark, someone like swimming, and they went under in like a big ass great white. They're like, oh, can you believe this is real and whatever, or some lake or something. I'm like, nah, it's all fucking fake.
Yeah, it's
like
fake.
I don't believe anything anymore.
yeah.
Like, they shut the fuck
fake.
up. It's fake.
It's like anything
and
that
AI,
happens.
AI made it worse.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson made it worse.
Oh yeah, dude.
Alan
If he would have never just picked up a basketball, then
Practice.
life would have been so much better. I agree.
We're talking about practice.
But yeah, I'm so far gone as far as like believing anything. Like the
Yeah.
world could be ending, whatever. When aliens do finally show up, I'm not gonna believe it.
And he
Yeah.
doesn't do
Yeah,
drugs.
then
Until
you
I
would-
see it, I ain't believing
Even
it.
those crappy,
And he doesn't do
grainy ass
drugs.
UFO videos are not
That's what's
believing
crazy.
anymore.
Like you think like I do, but you don't do drugs.
Yeah,
Anymore.
I don't do drugs that cost money.
I smoked enough weed to make myself to get to the conspiracy part, and then I quit. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just enough to be a conspiracy theorist.
You're better than me, man. I went underneath the kitchen sink the other day for a good buzz. You know what I mean? That's whatever I could take.
me and you need to go to the desert and take acid one time,
God.
and
Yeah.
then come back.
Yeah. It's like
see?
peyote and shit.
It's a good idea,
on a
man.
journey. We
Yeah.
all three should just go butt naked, run in the desert on acid.
Okay, I'll
be a
wear a
spe-
loincloth and a feather.
That'll be a very special episode of the Outhouse Super Show. We'll just film us fucking tripping in the desert. Like, what the hell? Like,
That'd be
Rob
funny.
Zombie starts playing, and we're like, see shit dancing around. Like, wait,
Wait, that's
Beavis
piece
and
of bad to America.
Butthead. Yes. That's what I imagine. It's like, yeah. Or I imagine that, or like Natural Born Killers, like with the
Yeah,
peyote trip
yeah.
and the, yeah.
I
Young
love-
Guns.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's a good ending.
Like Natural Born Killers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Natural
it's so good. So I thought you always leave one person alive. No,
We did.
Got the camera.
Your camera.
Yeah.
The way she says it too is all evil. We did. Your camera. I'm like,
See,
oh.
that's another movie that
What Tarantino hates.
Yeah, the story got completely changed
Yeah.
by the direction because Oliver
Yeah.
Stone completely changed that movie. But I think he did it for the better.
Exactly.
honestly.
Like
as
thank
much
you,
as
thank you, Edward Norton, and thank you, Oliver Stone.
as much as I love Tarantino, Natural Born Killers is like
Yeah.
it's. I love how it went toward like the media and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's an attack at the media because it's exactly. And they didn't. And it was that was early '90s, what 94 when it came
yeah,
out, something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like that was before the media even really took over like it has now with our phones. Like now it's
Yeah.
like the media really controls everything.
And it ruins all the endings for good movies too. For it
I know,
comes
just
out.
like this. Yeah.
Indies used to be
These
so
are
good.
older movies. We're not going to ruin anything new.
What about
You got-
Ghostbusters
you got-
2?
you
Just
got
take
another one?
Ghostbusters 2. They fucking, at the end of Ghostbusters 2, they cover Lady Liberty in slime and she walks through the town.
Yeah.
You got another one?
that's-
positive slime?
Yeah, that's a way awesome good ending for a movie.
You got
I
another
just
good
literally
ending?
was, as you're
Got another ending?
interrupting me, I am
You got-
telling
hey,
you an
hold on,
ending
hold
to a
on.
movie.
Got another ending.
My thing is, here's
Give me your pen.
Hold
I
on.
can't take this life no more.
Kibbles. Kibbles. Here's the thing. I don't think a movie with a happy ending is a bad movie.
No, not at all.
It seems
Yes,
like
you
that's
do.
what
It
you're
is.
taking.
It is.
like-
No, not at all.
I like
was
happy.
telling you.
I like some happy
I like
endings.
some
love
happy
Ghostbusters.
endings.
You know.
But I like the twist
Yeah.
on the happy ending.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I was
like
gonna
bad
ruin-
endings?
No,
There's not
I was
really
gonna say,
a
I was gonna
bunch
say,
of
I was
movies
gonna say
that
a
don't-
movie about.
There's not really a bunch of movies that don't have happy endings. So the ones that
Back to
don't.
the Future.
Yeah, well, it's not really.
Example of a happy ending. That's a good movie.
Well, that just shows you that greed is
Back-
good.
Yeah.
That's true. I figure what the hell. Yeah,
There's not a
that's
good.
true.
There's
That's
not a
true.
good moral to that story.
Yeah, not a good moral.
That's
Back
true.
to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Poor
does have a
Biff.
happy ending. But you know
Just try
what?
to rape your
Never ending
mom.
story really doesn't. He still comes
Ending-
home a same little fucking little bitch he started as,
Ending in the cover.
Okay.
and then he committed suicide later. Little
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Well, here, okay, let's go back to the Back to the Future real quick because we always
The
talk about Back
first
to the
one?
Future. The first one.
Okay.
When I say that, I meant the first film, not the trilogy.
Oh.
If you
okay.
look at it without the sequels,
But it still shows you.
There's
It's
still a good story there.
The first movie stands
No,
alone.
here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing, because he creates the time machine to study history, right? Then he realizes it's bad, and then he decides to destroy it.
Yeah.
So by the end of that movie, you think it's going to be destroyed until the cliffhanger, obviously.
Yes, at the end, yeah.
But the whole thing is the arc starts off with
yeah,
for
but it
knowledge,
shows-
and then greed, and then now greed is bad, so let's go back, let's destroy the thing, and then Marty shows back up, and then
But
whatever.
he still gets to be greedy
Yeah,
because the things that he
gets
wanted
his
the whole
truck,
time he
his
gets his
family's
truck.
back together.
Yeah,
you know?
so the greed
his
just
mom's not a
transfers,
drunk,
you know?
and Biff
That is
is
true.
cleaning their car.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, now he's the
Anyway.
fucking his fucking bully. You already did it. You get off my back, you fucking son of a bitch. Just kidding. I
no,
love
I
you.
like-
You've only mentioned one so far, right? No?
I can't freaking remember it.
All
man.
right, I got one.
Go ahead.
Identity.
I love Identity.
Remember that
go.
movie?
I love
do.
Identity.
With fucking
I do.
what's his
That's a
name? John
crazy-
Cusack.
That's a crazy.
Where the
dude.
fuck am I? Where am I? Why am I in this chair?
Yeah, that's a
Well, because
crazy
I love it because you think it's a happy ending. You know, she's like in the orange.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm having, and then what was that dirt thing? It's that motel key.
Yep.
You know, and like Horace don't get a second
Yeah.
chance, and I'm like, that's
Fantastic
the ending
movie.
movie.
Yeah, great movie.
I remember
Well, 'cause-
walking out in the theater like, that's how you end it. God
Yeah,
damn
well, it's
it.
because that one, it's like there's a twist, and it's like, okay, there's the twist, and then nope, there's another one at the end. It's like they don't go overboard with it.
Actually, I
but-
think I quoted that when we were doing Dedicini. I was
Yeah.
like, more like Identity.
yeah, exactly. But yeah,
all the movies that like have the bad guy's hand like come out of the dirt.
oh yeah,
You
very,
started that, right?
Those are not happy
Friday the
endings.
13th.
Carrie. No,
Oh.
Carrie. Friday the 13th ripped off.
Really?
Carrie, yeah.
I believe that.
Because it was
makes sense, yeah.
Tom Savini was like, we needed something at the end here. And Tom
Yeah.
Savini's like, oh, I just watched this movie, Carrie. 'Cause, you know, he's seen movies before they even came out.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I didn't know which one came first.
Paul
but
Rubin's best horror movie. Here you
The Tripper.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
The Tripper.
go. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy
in
the
my
Vampire
opinion.
Slayer.
No, have you seen The Tripper?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
He's the host of the hippies that get murdered out in the redwoods.
Oh,
And he
shit.
hides in the toilet.
We need to have a movie night. You got to watch The Prestige, and
Yeah.
man, there's so many movies you can
yeah.
make us watch.
Oh yeah, The Tripper, and it's directed by David Arquette.
Weird.
I don't want to watch it anymore. But we'll name something else and probably pretty
David
good.
Arquette.
No, I'm
Paul
just kidding.
Rubin, David Arquette.
Anything with Paul
directing
Rubens, I'll
Rubens?
watch it.
Come on.
Yeah.
I got another really obvious ending. An ending it should be obvious that
Sixth
everybody
Sense?
talks
Or-
about. It's probably the number 2 right after Sixth Sense. It's the other twist ending, whatever.
Oh, what is it?
Fight Club.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
See,
a big
I didn't see that
Well, is
coming.
Martha
Yeah, I
part of
did.
his?
Huh?
Is Martha part of his shit too? I don't think she's real either. I don't think Martha's
You
real.
think she's
either.
not really?
I don't
Oh,
think
that's
she's real
interesting.
either.
I don't know.
I've
Did
never-
they give
watch
her
it
a
again.
cutscene? Yeah.
Watch it again. She's
all the
not
people,
real.
all the people that makes a difference that he's not
Yeah.
real to, they show like the
Yeah.
waiter guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I
they're
mean?
real.
All that stuff. Everybody who was
But
real
Martha's not
showed.
real, and neither is
Everyone
Brad
who
Pitt.
really knew the whole time they kind of showed, but they never really showed her. So they didn't really give no follow up.
But
yes,
she was
good
a
ending.
big part of the she was a big catalyst to showing that he is the same person.
Yeah.
Remember, because she kept saying like they had the
She showed up for
conversation.
testicular cancer. She has no balls. She's a female. You know, they wouldn't let her in the fucking thing because she's a female, so that she's a figment of imagination.
It's possible. That's a good theory, though. I never thought about that.
Yeah, I like that theory.
There's another good ending that I consider I consider a happy ending, even though it's not really a happy ending. It's very similar to Fight Club, though.
Yeah,
Secret Window.
Oh yeah,
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Because like because
he
at the
buries
end,
a dead body.
Yeah,
at the-
technically it's not a happy ending
Yeah.
because like he's a murderer and he
Yeah.
kills,
But that's
he
what makes
kills
him
his
happy.
he kills his cheating ex-wife and the asshole homewrecker, and then he gets away with it. And I'm like, okay, that's a happy ending because
Yeah.
I watched that movie the first time right after I got cheated on, so like that movie is one of my favorite endings.
And the-
even though it's basically Fight Club because he's the same guy, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's a great movie though either way.
Oh fuck! God damn it! What's that Martin Scorsese movie with Leo on the island?
Shutter Island.
Shutter
Island.
Island. Yes.
I love the ending of that
Shutter
one.
Island.
That
now
one's
that one
crazy.
fucks me up because is that woman on the cliff? Is she real?
Right.
Like,
That's the whole
you
thing.
know, the real doctor or the
Yeah.
real? Yeah, like that movie.
That's
fucks
got
me
a lot
up.
of shit in
Yeah.
it, and also the ending they leave it open ended
Yeah.
because like is he really still crazy
Yeah.
or is he
Or
just
they
doing
just-
it
yeah.
because he wants to die?
Yeah, one of those movies made me feel crazy with the skeleton key. That movie.
Oh,
made
yeah,
me
I forgot
feel-
about that movie.
Yeah, that movie made me feel. I couldn't go around mirrors for a while after that
But
movie.
it fucked me up when they realized his partner wasn't his partner the whole time. He was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cop, and then he goes and he started the loop all over again. You know, he's like,
Yeah.
I don't trust this guy over here, Frank. You know, he's like,
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it, we didn't get through him.
Yeah, but did
You
he
know?
really? Is he
Yeah.
really though?
Yeah, he's crazy.
I
yeah, he's
I
really
don't
crazy.
think. But see, I don't think he's really
He just
crazy. I think
relived it.
I think he said it on purpose because he doesn't want to live that way. He wants him to kill him.
No shit.
You ever thought about it that way?
No.
So I think he knows.
That he's gonna die
think-
eventually, or
Well, he knows
He'd rather be
because he
dead
says would you rather live as a monster or die as a good man? He says that and it's like okay, wait a minute. But then he's like, I don't trust these guys, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, no, he's still crazy. But he's not really.
If you drown your own kids, you probably will go nuts.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I think that...
Most of them go to jail. Not all of them.
I think it wasn't him, though. It was his wife that drowned him.
Well, true.
But
he killed her. Yeah.
But the thing is, after he knew that, he's like, I don't want to live anymore. So I'm going to make them think I'm still crazy. So they put me down, basically.
Yes.
Watch it again with that thought.
Okay.
It's really interesting because then
But
it's
I
like
still
you don't know
if
either
that woman
way.
in the mountain is real though.
I don't know.
That's the one.
I don't know.
Like that was like I go to Reddit and on the message boards I type that. I go, was that bitch real or not? That's all I want to know because that throws you off.
See, that's an example
throws you
of
off.
that's an example of a movie that I watched after I'd already seen Fight Club and Secret Window and all these other
You
movies.
seen it, right?
where,
Shutter
like,
Island.
Shutter Island.
I've seen Shutter Island, but I can't. I
Yeah,
must
Martin
not.
Scorsese, one of Martin Scorsese's
Yeah, I
best
didn't
But see, I-
pay a bunch of attention. It was like
Yeah.
Oh, it's-
Leo's big thing. He
it's
was still a big thing. It's,
Yeah.
Oh, Leo's.
That's fantastic. You should watch it again.
That's when
but-
Martin fell in love with Leo.
But see, that was that movie.
shit.
Even though I'd already seen all these other movies with twists and whatever, like I still didn't see it all coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it still got me because there's a lot of weird shit in it.
Yeah.
Like the stuff when he goes to like Ward C and like the
Yeah,
crazy guy
yeah.
in the
Casey Jones.
George Noyce.
Or no, was it?
It was him, wasn't it? No,
No, it was the guy that
he's
played
the other guy.
Yeah, he's the other dude. But it was the guy that played Rorschach and Watchmen.
Yeah, but like it's that movie
Freddy.
still messed with me. And like I said, at the end of that, I still don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the woman in the cave.
She
Maybe
throws
she's
you
not
off.
real.
That's what I'm saying. She throws you
But-
off.
but the
You
ending could
think
go either way, too.
You think
I
one
come-
way, and she throws everything out
Yeah.
the fucking window.
Yeah.
Like, but if you
It's a
dismiss
brilliant movie.
If you dismiss it, then you stick to your story.
Yeah.
But if you throw that in there, it throws the whole monkey in the fucking plans. Like, well, they are covering up.
Yeah.
Their fucking.
Could go either way.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
So
I love it.
I come up with a scary movie. It's, check it out. All right. So
Scary ending?
No, it's just it
Okay.
it's definitely a scary
Home
ending.
Alone
That's
2.
the whole part is the scary ending, really. So it's about a narcoleptic who just goes to Hollywood and he wants to start a career.
Oh, you're writing one. I thought you meant you came up with one to throw
So
in
did
there.
I.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
So
did
you're
I.
right. A
Yeah, okay.
narcoleptic goes on Hollywood.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
We got 5 minutes left, right?
Yep.
Picture
It
movie.
won't take long, right? So he starts getting some traction, right? And he gets invited to a white party.
P Diddy.
Yeah, a P Diddy party, but he's a narcoleptic, right? So like it keeps like he almost keeps falling asleep,
plausible
and they keep ganging
deniability.
up on him, but then he like wakes up and everything's all good. It's like heartbeat.
Or is it? He's in the hospital. He wakes up. He's in the hospital. His butt's open.
Well, that's the bad ending.
Yeah.
Did you say it was a white party?
Yeah, that's
all
one of
white.
Diddy's
Yeah,
party.
they all wear all
Yeah,
white.
he
party.
gets invited.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't narcoleptics at a white party. That's
Yeah.
not safe. It's just not safe.
When you say white party, I was thinking like the
area KKK.
No, they burn lowercase t's there.
yeah.
No, not
No, I was
there.
thinking like in the movie Get Out, where they all get together and
yes,
they bid on black
yes,
guys.
bid
You know
on-
what I mean?
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That was brutal.
That's a
good
fucked up movie. Yeah,
say
Like
that's a good one right
Speaking
there.
of
Yeah.
Like
movie.
Roots.
Have you seen that one? Get Out.
I've
Get
seen
Out.
Roots.
Oh,
Jordan
dude.
Peele,
Okay, I don't want to ruin
yeah.
it. Watch Get Out, dude. It's fucking
That's what-
phenomenal.
that's what we got to watch
That's the
together.
one that I need to
We gotta watch
watch.
together.
That's the Jordan Peele one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I've
gotta
heard a
together.
lot of really
It
good
is
things about that.
fantastic.
We all should wear
It'll fuck with you
blackface.
though.
We all,
It's
we
fucked
all
up.
wear blackface and watch it together.
Oh no! You should watch Get Out though. It's
We're
fucking
not
good.
doing racist Wednesdays no more.
honestly,
I quit doing that with
after-
you. We're not doing that.
After you watch Get Out, you should go watch Us as well.
That's
The
it.
second one.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
actually, every Jordan Peele movie I've seen has been really fucking
Yeah.
good. Nope is cool
Even the
too.
Candyman remake. When he
Okay, I've
rebooted
not seen that one.
So
good.
obviously
It's
that's
good.
what he wanted to do and had to steal Dave Chappelle's show first to get famous.
Yeah, possibly. But honestly, like the thing I like about Jordan Peele is like his movies. They're like horror, like psychological horror, but like they're so refreshing. Like they don't. You've never seen anything like it.
They,
Go ahead,
he-
sorry.
sorry,
It's
they
fantastic.
single-handedly inspired me with Barry. They have a fucking on Key and Peele.
Yeah.
They had that puppet.
Yes,
thing
I was about to ask you. That's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah,
That's
like
my funniest
really?
skit. Where he makes him smoke a joint.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to smoke a joint,
It's
man.
like- it's like the
come on,
pup-
man. I thought you were cool,
Yeah, I thought
man.
you were cool, man. It's like that right there is just like
He shoots the
Yeah.
fucking puppet dude in the head. Like,
yeah, puppets
you think
can
he's
be
dead,
for,
the puppet's
for
alive.
adults too. You know they don't. But
And he
Barry
goes to
didn't end up
jail.
being an adult puppet, but I mean you can't opened up puppet.
He
from
smoked
him.
a joint, and the guy, the PO officer, wakes up like, "Well, now you have to go to jail." Like, what, man? Like,
So that's a good example. Like it's like he did all that comedy stuff, and I had no idea that his movies were gonna be like that.
So
Then I watched
good.
Get Out, and I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
dude.
this is
If you
good.
do watch like a lot of those skits though, they're like
Yeah.
they're thinky skits.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
more than like Chappelle's.
They're put to
or-
really well.
We're the N-word family, you know, and
Yeah.
like peeing on R. Kelly, peeing on girls. This stuff like you had to think. They were actually funny.
they were, yeah. They thought that comedy. They're kind of like the kids in the hall.
Yeah,
like how the
they
kids in the hall
didn't
always
take
thought
your
out of
show,
the box.
Dave. They just took your slot. I'm sorry.
The thing about like I feel like comedy and horror are like
That's what
they're
it is.
like they're like
No, you can't have comedy.
they're
without
very very
tragedy,
similar.
right?
Yeah, like
That's
it's just
what
like
it is.
right on
I-
the other side of the line. You know,
I read that Comedy Central within I think 3 years, Comedy Central and MTV will be out of business.
well, I mean, a lot of cable
Comedy
channels probably
Central.
will.
Yeah,
It'll
Comedy
be
Central
called
might be
South
gone.
Park Central.
Yeah,
That's all they play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's all that's
They're
good.
going to be out of business.
And
within 3
South Park's
years.
not doing things with them. Now it's Paramount.
Unless they change something drastically. So unless Comedy Central does something and hires Dwarf Mom Midgets to be on the podcast at Comedy Central.
There you go. Do podcast Comedy Central. We'll be your first ones. We're not funny, but we'll learn.
What will probably end up happening is they'll probably get bought out by like
Something,
Max
yeah.
or, you know,
and they'll just
Hulu
use the
or
library
something
and
like
just play it
that.
forever. Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Corporate conglomerate.
It's a TV channel. It's not going to last.
Corporate conglomerate.
But
Damn it.
I think we're almost out of time here. But that was a lot of spoiler talk. So
Yes, it was.
I'll make sure to put that in the title.
If you
so
guys
that
have
people
never
know.
watched movies before, don't watch our podcast. You won't like it anyway.
I mean, we didn't spoil anything that's
No.
like last 20 years probably because we didn't spoil Get Out because I don't want to spoil it for kibbles.
yeah.
I see
100% recommend that movie.
And then Nope. And he has to
Hold
watch
on.
Nope.
Nope's good too.
What's something that just came out recently?
Were you trying to spoil it?
Yeah, let's spoil one. Let's spoil a good one. Beetlejuice End sucks. There you go. There's
I didn't
one.
like Beetlejuice.
I like the movie. I love the member berries.
got
in the
nostalgia, yeah,
movie.
it's
Sonic 3.
You spoiled that for me.
But wait,
The soul of this man is broken.
thank you for watching the Outhouse Room the movies. We'll see you next week.
Go to shopouthouse.com, buy some merch, please. Goodbye.
You little ugly dwarf.
What do you think we got here, midgets? Right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are poisonous snakes in the outhouse.
Do you know what those doc certificates are worth today? Just about the finest